Is Seattle ready for another heat wave?
A couple of summers ago, when it got 104, I think one day.
It was horrible. I almost thought about moving away from Seattle. It was just too hot.
The heat dome 2 years ago claimed more than 100 lives in Washington state, though a new study by the University of Washington places that number higher. It uncovered that more than 400 people died during the time frame compared to previous years, making it the deadliest weather-related disaster in the state. That's put a spotlight on some of the city's most vulnerable, the elderly.
When the weather was really, really hot and I started teaching exercise, I don't teach at a high intensity.
This senior center in Rainier Valley has become a refuge from the heat during the summer. When it's sweltering hot, staff send out robocalls to elderly community across the city, letting them know of heat dangers and inviting them to come visit their air-conditioned space. Maddie Watts says she's seen the change firsthand.
I have lived in the Seattle area for about 50 years. And when I first moved here, the weather conditions were a little bit different. I did not experience the heat that we're having right now.
Dr. Jason Vogel is interim director of the University of Washington's Climate Impacts Group, which released the report earlier this summer analyzing 2021's heat wave.
You know, and I say we're better prepared because a lot of the medical establishment, the people who are reacting to the immediate hazard, went through this a couple of years ago and kind of saw where all the weak points in the system were.
He says Washingtonians need to do more for the elderly in anticipation of these weather events, like a volunteer system to check on people who live alone.
But the other piece of this isn't the immediate emergency response, it's the long-term risk reduction. And that's where we talk about things like green roofs or white roofs, reducing the amount of paved impervious surfaces, creating those social networks that allow people to come into a cool environment.
Temperatures in Seattle already reached around 80 degrees Fahrenheit in early August.
We're better prepared, but we are not ready.